whale watch by choice with the gold voice. One look at me and she moist, we in fuego. Hard rock sweet down in Dago, get a prego. Wake up real early, the egos a fresh squeeze. You can wear Adidas and Gucci, it mesh clean. And I take any color in the coupe except green. The girls that I used to fuck with is ex-fiends. Thinking I should spend my money on you, that's extreme. Now time costs money, and money costs time. Take care of wife and keep them honeys on the side. Real playboys keep a bunny on the side, cause you gon' need somebody to bail you out. Platinum Chanel, I can lobster tail you out. Stay in the house, bitch, I can tell you out. These niggas thirsty, you know they can smell you out. I'm a match, don't let these niggas bail you out. Stay focused, if we could get a little closer, I'd take you with me when it's time to go on Oprah. Gumbo just ain't the same without Oprah. And you don't look good without me, it's the same thing. Remember Kobe cheated on his, the same ring. We getting rich off the 16s and can't sing. I got fans know who I am in Beijing. I bought my first car off the lot at 18. I knew niggas going to jail when we was 12. They used to come back to school like it was hell.
That's my shit.
Okay.
That nigga skateboard. Do he skateboard?
Who?
Don.
I don't know. He wear Vans a lot though.
A lot of skateboard people rock with him, but I thought he skateboarded.
I don't know. I think
that's your shit. You know that's your shit. You went in.
That's You know that's my happy shit, man. Like when I'm feeling fucked up, I put that on and I'll be in a vibe.
Yeah.
So my happy shit was.
What's your happy shit?
If you hope we couldn't make you fuck.
That's crazy.
Talk with a heart full of hatred. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
I got different mood music, so I like that Nipsey Loaded Bases. Loaded Bases, that's my motivation.
That's your motivational song?
Yeah, that's my motivational song.
What's your happy song?
I might not have a happy song.
Damn, what's my happy song?
Yeah.
I think it's important to have to know what your happy song is. Cause I think so music is
like a good feeling song. I don't know. I be having so much like revenge music.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I got a playlist that's like good vibe music too. I can't think of what's on it though.
You know, music is spiritual, so you know.
I gotta actually look because I don't have I got music for different vibes, but I don't have a song that I think
makes you happy.
It would have to be some J. Cole song. So it had to be something off of Forest Hill Drive.
Like Love Yours or something?
It wouldn't, because I think Love Yours too commercial, but it would be it would be something along the similars of he got a song on his last album he just dropped. It's called Hill something. I'm trying to look it up, but
Hillside.
Yeah, I fuck with that song. Man, that's a good feeling song for me. But yeah, you do need them good feeling songs.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. But I think I don't gravitate to my good feeling songs. I gravitate to my Got Even songs or Got Over songs, like whatever that shit is. Yeah. Or my
songs.
Or my borderline insanity songs too, like that J Rock and J Cole OSMD or something like that.
Get off my dick.
No, what is it? That's like one of my big songs with J Cole. He be like,
I know what you're talking about. I can't.
It's J Cole and who?
And J Rock.
Damn.
What is that song? I'm about to find it for fast. He be like,
I know what you're talking about.
Fantasies of blowing my nose off when I'm making them O's off, and I might be thrown off, and I might need Zoloft.
OSOM.
That's my shit.
It's on the J Rock album.
Well, that and then I don't want to believe that J Cole my favorite artist, but I think he really is.
He might.
What's wrong with that?
No, because I'm a big Drake fan, and I pride myself on Drake fan, but I think J Cole music have a better impact on me than anything.
You see what he said? It was an interview. He said this might be his last album. Retired.
Yeah, I go believe it. Drake. I think that I think we gotta come to terms with a lot of the artists we used to listen to. Drake said that, and a couple people just it might be it.
That's kind of scary.
What?
Who takes over music at that point?
Yeah.
I think this would be the first time ever where there might be a period where nobody is top dog as far as rappers go.
You got to talk about Lil Baby, I guess.
Now that's scary.
That's scary.
Lil Baby being top dog.
Well, I think that you don't have no East Coast dominant rap. You don't have no New York type rapper and stuff like that. So it's
Granted,
going
Drake's
to the
from-
south.
Drake is from Canada.
Yeah, but the
His
style,
style is-
style.
Yeah.
Oh, before we get off, I go by the name of Ski,
Yeah, we definitely did.
aka Filipino Grigio, aka Mr. Cozy Wear.
Definitely skipped it.
Here with both my co-hosts and 2/3 of the podcast. I got my man Sport playing all fields and all courts, aka Hefe Horn, Chapo over the cheeks,
Don of the behind.
Don of the behind.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Also got my man Hev Hefner, aka Canary Hev, aka Humbly Hev, aka the 41-year-old phenom Hev Nowitzki, aka Mr. Hev.
AKA episode have 41.
41. Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Episode
Hev.
Heavy on the episode have.
Episode. The episode.
I tried to do your introduction last episode or 40. That shit just wasn't it. It wasn't it. So I
You did a good job.
yeah, nah,
I
you
thought
know,
you did a good
don't do
What the
that.
fuck he did?
You see how he took a subtle jab at me to my yo, you did a good job. No the fuck I didn't, bro.
Good
No,
job,
I
bro.
didn't, bro.
Oh,
I'm starting to think you got this shit written down somewhere.
Oh, no. It's all off the memory bank.
What's
Yeah,
going on
definitely
though,
was.
fellas? How y'all feeling and all that?
Feeling good, man. It's a good day.
Groovy?
Another day above soil.
You know what? I ain't feeling too great. That's why I put that Dom shit on.
I made you feel
Talk
better.
about it.
Yeah, it made me feel. Yeah, I think us being predicated on being a men's. Well, we do the bid. Obviously, we bid it during the episodes, but we predicated on men's health and fatherhood.
That's
And,
our roots. That's our roots.
That's our roots, yeah. So I think I haven't done justice in the intros when I ask y'all how we doing. We kind of just go through the motions of, oh yeah, I'm good. And I think as far as like the podcast goes, we predicated on vulnerability also.
Yeah.
So I put the Dom shit on because I today I don't feel like podding. I'm just and being an introvert, because deep down I'm an introvert. Even though this is we put ourselves out there
Yeah.
weekly for people to listen to us and our ideas, and you get to see us every week. There's weeks I don't feel like talking. Y'all my guys. I don't feel like talking to y'all every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But it's it's just
understand.
so I put the happy shit on so I get in the vibe, and I think we owe it to our audience and ourselves to be honest.
Even with to piggyback off what you said, even with seasonal depression, I don't think we talked about that. Like
No.
when you go through them cold winter months and it's like it's dark when you come in and it's dark when you go out and
Yeah.
it's just like a seasonal depression.
Right? Yeah.
Some people don't realize that it exists, but that's the thing. Like you like, man, especially when you working and stuff like that, you like, man, if you working and you doing doubles and all that shit like that, you leaving out the crib, it's dark, and when you come home it's still dark and it's like it's cold, everybody in the house and shit like that. It's a way that like a depression is set in on you and you don't even, it ain't nothing wrong with you, it's just the weather and the mood, the vibe. So that's the thing too.
Yeah. True. But
Yeah.
it looks like we getting into not looks like we are getting into spring. So,
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll.
Somebody told me that it's gonna be March. Somebody told me that February will be, we had better weather in February than we will have in March. That it's gonna be
So
like
March-
cold again and all that and shit. And then April is gonna be like, that's when you gonna get that spring weather. Because it's been the few days it's been in March. It's been cold,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like little sleet, little snow, little like you know what I mean.
man,
When February we was touching 70 and 60
say,
and stuff like that. Yeah,
we barely had a winter, so
Yeah.
it might come a little late winter.
the groundhog didn't see his shadow.
Right.
Who made that shit up? That groundhog.
What the fuck?
The YTs.
Of course,
YTs.
of course.
Yeah, but I do think that music is a good engine for everybody.
Yeah.
What would you be if you had to name a song like your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song of all time.
Yeah, one song that you go to no matter.
Damn, that's hard.
It's a hard question, ain't it?
Have you got one?
My
Locks fucking?
favorite song?
Is it the Locks fucking
No. My favorite song is "Song Cry."
song cry?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
That's a good song. Mine is "For Your Eyes Only" by J. Cole because it's 8 minutes and it's a detailed story. of like different perspectives, and I think he said he set like 18 hours to make it. Yeah, so it's like it's dope to me. So even when I'm not feeling in the mood, I can respect the artistry in the song. So I always go back to it. And then I kind of like, at first I was like kind of like contradicting myself, like, man, I shouldn't like this song. It's not even that old. Like it like it should be old as shit for me to love
feel like
it.
you should have like a classic.
Yeah. But that's my song. That's my joint. Like I really can get into it and like really like get into the vibe of like how great it is.
I really don't think I can name one.
You verse in your music, like you real versatile in your music. You listen to some shit, I'm like, what is you listening to, bro?
No, he be putting me on though. He be putting some shit on. I be going home like, yeah, that's that shit.
Yeah.
And even on the Super Bowl commercial when the shit we used to play, what's the boy name? Remember I text y'all, yo, that's
the boy
shit
we was doing on the intro. Yeah. Can't call
Larry
yourself
June.
a man. Yeah. Don't call yourself a man if you never something like that.
That was all
Larry
from
June.
you.
What was it private valet? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, it might sound cliche. It might be Biggie Juicy. Honestly, because I don't think I could ever get tired of that song. And that could run as much as it possibly can. I don't think I'll ever get tired of Biggie Juicy.
Who
Word for word.
What melody you like better, that or One More Chance?
Juicy.
I think One More Chance do it to me because it's like, da-na.
Oh, you know what? Biggie Juicy or Method Man All I Need.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah, that's a classic. Which I didn't know that Puff did.
I didn't know that either until I
Yeah, I
seen
didn't know
that
Puff did into the Wu-Tang series.
So definitely that. Yeah, that I don't know. It's just it's something about I like hard lyrics over like soft melodies, like soft soulful melodies. That's just my thing. So I think it's like the epitome of that shit.
Yeah.
Anybody who listening,
That's
tap
my
in. Let
shit.
us know what your favorite song is. Leave it in the comments somewhere. Leave it in the YouTube comments, and don't forget like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Yeah,
Subscribe buttons
down there
that
somewhere.
fucking button.
Some down there.
Yeah, we covering all bases.
It's there somewhere.
If it ain't here, it's here or it's here.
Or it's up there.
You know where the hell is that. Hit the
Stage
button.
left, stage right. And while you at it, get your grandma phone and subscribe on her phone because she got like a little phone or whatever like that. Get your girl phone, get your boyfriend phone, subscribe. They don't gotta listen every week, but as long as you subscribe on your
You
phone.
just subscribe. We good. Have a subscribe party.
It's also a little like hand down there with the thumb. Make sure you hit the
Don't be
thumbs
scared.
up. Not the
Don't
down.
be scared.
Hit the thumbs
Don't be
up.
scared to use that.
up,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Show
Don't be
us
scared
our
to
love.
use that up. But what I did want to talk about too, I saw like a crazy stat that says something about marriage and the what century is this, Skay?
What century?
Yeah, this the 21st, 22nd, 21st.
Should be
21st century.
Yeah, but what do they call it? 2010.
No idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they call it. What's the
Yeah,
name?
no idea.
But it said weddings are expensive and so is divorce, so people simply cannot afford the great financial risk that involves marriage. It was a poll that's taken. It said 1 in 5 adults ages 25 and older, about 42 million people, have never been married now. And you think that you think that has have to ask you first? Do you think that lends to the financial crisis, or love just not worth it? Love do cost a thing.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. I think I don't know.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
When was the stat put out?
The first stat was put out when I said that people just not getting married no more. That was the 2023. The 2020, the one that said that people under 25 wasn't getting married no more. That was put out in 2014. It said 1 in 5 adults age 25 and older have never been married before. That stat was from 2014.
Okay.
And they saying this because financial.
Well, recently they said as of 2023, they said it's because the risk reward of being married is not worth it. It's very expensive to get married, and it's very expensive to be divorced. So it's like a lot of people feel like they can't afford to get married, or it's just too costly to be divorced. So it's like, why even bother with the risk?
I know me personally, it cost me like $750 to file the papers.
Yeah,
Just to file the papers, $750.
yeah, this shit
But
expensive.
ours was I ain't gonna try to say that word,
Amicable.
but yeah. So it was like we ain't had to divide nothing like that.
Okay.
She took her shit, I took my shit, and it was cool. But yeah, just for the paperwork, it was like $750 just to file.
Yeah,
Then like it was like another $300 for something else. It was
that's
a lot.
crazy.
And I
that
paid
you
all that
gotta-
shit myself.
You gotta pay to split
To
from
split,
a person. Yeah. And you gotta pay to make a legal bond too.
But then the crazy part for when we got married, we did it like it was like it wasn't no big ceremony.
oh, all right. Was it cheaper to get married than it is to get divorced?
Yeah, because we just paid for the marriage.
How much is the license? Like
I
being
can't
50?
remember. It was a while ago.
Oh, all right.
It was a long time ago.
That's crazy. Well, I asked about the year because I was also thinking about post pandemic, because you had people who went a whole year without, probably human contact for some people.
Yeah.
Depending on how serious you took 2020.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were so not satisfied, but they were so used to being by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people probably don't want to get married.
Whoopi came out and said that. I saw something with Whoopi Goldberg on the internet, and she was saying, I think she'd been married twice or 3 times or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. And she said she didn't love any of them. She said she only felt like society told her that was the way to go to feel normal. Like you had to get married. That was like a natural progression. Like you meet somebody, you have a good time with them, and then you get married. And she said she never really felt that, but she felt like it was a natural progression that she had to make. But she said she honestly loves being alone because she likes to do what she want to do at our own home. And when she want to be bothered with people, she be bothered with people. So she don't have she has no, what's her name? No urge to be with somebody long term. Like she wants her space, and when she wants somebody to be in her space, then she want to be able to choose when she can do that.
I can see that.
Yeah, I say that's not a bad thing,
But I mean, I would do it again. I didn't mind being married.
Would you have a big? I think if I ever get married, I don't think I'll have something big.
I don't see myself ever get married.
Yeah,
I think this time I would.
Like a big way?
Yeah. Just to, I don't know, that whole experience. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would.
I thought that
That
too.
shit popping.
Yeah. I thought that too, but then it's like, man, you had these big ass weddings. People just talk about you. And they don't bring you gifts. Like you pay you pay $150 for them to get a plate.
And then
they bring you a gift less than $100. And it's like, what? That math ain't mathing to me.
Ski, why you say you wouldn't? You don't think you would?
I just don't believe in like the whole I need to like the contractual agreement of marriage. I think I said this.
We had this. Yeah. We did talk about
I
that.
just don't. Yeah, I don't believe in the contractual agreement of me having to ask for permission from the government to be with somebody forever just for tax purposes.
Yeah, because that's the same thing. Like even if you wanted to leave something for somebody, you don't got to be married to them for them to leave it. To leave it for them, like
Yeah, put it in the will.
Yeah, as long as the shit in the will and stuff like that. So I don't get that either. I just don't like I understand that what you're saying, like the government being in your business. And I'm a big component on I don't want the reason why I never got married because I never want nobody to make me feel like I'm supposed to get married. Like I want to do things on my time. Yeah. Because it's genuine when you do it. If somebody force you into things, it don't last long.
And granted, I just put it out there like I don't want to make it seem like I just be out here like I don't want to get married because I just want to be out here fucking whoever. That ain't the point. I have no problem with commitment.
Yeah,
I'll be with somebody. You know what I mean? If God, God willing, if we stay together forever or whatever, I have no problem with that. And I'll even do a ceremony. Like I have no problem with doing the ceremony. It's just me actually having to sit here and ask for permission or file contracts and everything else. I feel like once you start to legalize things, that's when you get into the whole I can't think what I'm trying to say, but like I'm drunk at this point. I'm drunk at this point. But it's like that's when you go through like all the like the legalities and everything else. That's when it gets sticky, and I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not a smooth exit because people don't believe that you outgrow people.
Yeah.
Like, and I tell that people all the time when people ask me about like me and my kid's mom, like, why we not together these days? Like, because when you meet people at 18 who you are at 30 something and are not the same thing. Yeah. And it's not like, and people have to be okay with that progression. Like, it's okay that we don't see the eye to eye because we did as kids. Because as kids, we didn't have too much things to disagree about. Like, you know what I mean?
That's where like the animosity, not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that's where like the animosity comes from because you're stipulated to live out this moment that you've already outgrown.
Yeah, you outgrown and you can't leave.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's just kind of my take on it. If we're gonna be, we might be in love forever. That's great. But I don't want to feel handcuffed to this situation just because it's a legal thing.
And just the thought, like when you think back about like marriage from the Middle Eastern time or things like that, it was beneficial to you. Like it made you a part of another family. It made your family bigger. Mm-hmm. That's not the case these days. Mm-hmm. Like people like, you know, like the days of having a village don't exist. Mm-hmm. So like you used to marry a woman and, you know, now her family became your family. You can depend on them for things. You gain things from that. That's not the case no more. Yeah. You really just gain what your woman have to offer or what the man has to offer in the family. That's it. There's no tribe that come with it. There's no building or nothing that comes with it. Like it's not like, oh, you know, if I marry her dad got a bunch of daycares and I get all the daycares and I become a part of that family, like that lineage. Like it doesn't work that way these days. These days it's like you marry just to because they say you're
supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to, but it's not beneficial and it's more risky than it is beneficial. That's why I think people just don't do it as much as they used to.
What about I've been seeing a lot lately like this polygamy shit. How y'all feel about that? Like for some reason polygamy and polygamous people being polygamous is like big now. Like it's popping up everywhere. Like everybody is like that's a thing. Like soon it's probably gonna be a real thing, but for some reason it's popping up all over and all that. You think you could be a polygamist?
It definitely boosts the village that you was talking about.
Yeah, definitely give you another component. If she can't cook, then this person can cook. She can't do this person can do it.
Would you be able to do it?
I mean, I hate to sound like is that like being like a chauvinist if I say yeah, if it's a woman, like, you know what I mean? If it's another woman.
The double standard?
Yeah, the double standard in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like I'm big on like another woman can enjoy another woman company more than two men can enjoy each other company. Like, so that's a whole nother story. But I think you float into the scary part where things just become trendy. So it's like if I can't make it with a person will say I can't make it with a guy, I can't make it with a girl. Mm-hmm. So I see this thing on the internet and I'm gonna try to do this. Mm. And I think that's what's happening.
You think that's what's going on now?
I think that's what's happening. I think a lot of like not to like to like dispute like if gay people are really gay or nothing, not at all. But I think a lot of it is trendy. So you like I never like even when we was growing up and people were like, you know, like they turned gay and stuff like that, they were gay. Like you have a lot of people now who just bounce back and forward. And that never was the thing. People who even people who believe they was like born that way and stuff like that, if they was born that way, they were gay. Yeah. Like now you have people who like trendily do it. I'm with a boy today, I'm with a girl today, I'm with a, like, you know what I mean? And I think that comes in the trend of it. So I think eventually polygamy will be a trend where it's like people trying to, and similar to the marriage thing where it's like, you know, times are hard. 3 incomes in a house is better than 2.
Better than 2,
yeah. So I'm pretty sure it'd be trendy. Like a lot of things we grew up, like people didn't talk about eating ass. Now it's an open thing.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people did it back in the day, but it's openly spoken about and it's like trendy to say that you do it.
Right.
I think people just want a scapegoat to be horny.
Like what with the polygamy?
You horny, like you horny as shit, and you don't want to call it cheating necessarily, so you want to put a stamp on it to make it seem like, you know, well, this is just a lifestyle thing. You know, no, you horny, like you horny as shit. You don't want to be committed and you horny. Like
if you can appeal to two things, like if you met a girl who still have interest in being with a girl. Like if that's a scratch she wants to itch. If that's the itch you want to scratch. Mm-hmm. And you have a scratch that you want to be with multiple women. Why can't y'all both decide to deal with that scratch?
To each his own.
Yeah, but the thing is
what you're saying is you horny.
Yeah. I think we all are.
I think dealing with one is hard enough. I don't think I could do the polygamous thing.
Yeah, I think people look at the upside to it, but Like I don't know if it'll ever turn into a long-term relationship thing. I don't think it
could. I don't know.
I think the long-term relationship side of it requires too much of a submissive woman. Like that's really a woman that like, oh, stay in your place. And women not like that. Like not to say like stay in your place, but like they just like, you know, they fall at the feet of their man. It had to be two women that just fall at the feet of their man because
you can have a polygamous relationship and you not be with both of the women. You can be in a polygamous relationship where you have, let's say you have a wife or a girlfriend or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. It's just y'all two, but then she has another woman that she messes with.
And you deal with somebody else, though?
And you have somebody else that may not necessarily deal with them.
But y'all never
like you can have like 5 different relationships in a polygamous relationship.
Yeah, that's not safe.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah. There's too much going on.
I know a lot of people like think of it as like the Lou Will concept of
the threes.
You gonna have you have 2 wives, but it's not always that. Nah. It's not. I'm not. I guess I'm not mature enough for that to today's standards. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm not. Either it's just me and you, or it's just me and you. Like,
so if you got like a full, no, I ain't gonna ask that.
Oh, good.
If you got a full-time hall pass to see whoever you want, but she can see whoever you want, that's a no-go for you.
Fuck no, I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I'm selfish with mine.
I'm calling.
Yeah.
Out to.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I couldn't do it. But
I just think people just look at it like. I don't like the negative, like people that's like negative. Oh, if you gave your man a threesome, like you, if you gave your man a threesome, you dumb or something like that. I don't like that wave.
Yeah,
that's going on now, and I think that's just come from people who never did it. But I do think it's like to be in a relationship is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother wave, whatever like that. So I don't know. I can't call it.
Well, just to switch hats, just a thought that I had driving down the road one day. Picking my kids up from school. That's what it was. Would y'all ever buy a minivan? Has the thought of buying a minivan ever crossed your mind?
An Astro van, like an Astro excursion van type? Or just like a...
No, I'm talking about like a caravan. A Dodge caravan. Sliding door.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to Virginia. We had rented one. We went to Virginia for I don't want to say a family reunion, some shit like that. That shit was fly as shit. I thought about it for like a quick second.
What was it?
It was a caravan.
Like a
town and country.
No, it was I can't remember what the fuck it was. But
so when I'm picking my kids up from school one day, I see this minivan. I don't think he even had more than 2 kids, so I don't know why he. At least at the time, I don't know. And the license plate is Sour Patch.
Damn.
Sour Patch on the back. Sour Patch. It was Sour Patch on the back, right? And I'm thinking in my head, I would never in my life, I don't think there's ever a point in my life where I ever felt like, yo, I'm about to head this family, go buy this minivan.
The minivan with the stickers with the mom, the dad, and the 4 kids and the dog.
I won't put that on my car either. You got that on your car?
No, I don't have
the stick figures.
No, I don't have no bumper sticker.
Soccer mom and all that. I wouldn't even put when my kids was little. I wouldn't even put the like baby on board sticker.
I think bumper stickers are the dumbest shit in the world. It is. I think
that is top dumb shit in the world.
The dumbest shit in the world.
Decrease your car value as soon as that you put on a $2 sticker. Yeah.
Let me tell everybody to coexist.
Fuck. Let me put a $3 sticker on a school that I went to on a car that I plan on selling. Like that shit don't make no sense. Like why would I buy a car with like North Dakota State University
or
on
people
it?
advertising their kids' schools? Yeah, let me tell everybody where my kids go to school. At.
Honor student.
I never did it, but no. Back to the I thought about it like quickly when I had that, but
I won't even buy a truck.
3 kids.
I won't even buy a truck. No.
So you could see yourself sliding that door back and forth.
Shit was probably. I should put the button. That shit.
Oh,
that's dope.
Self slider.
Yeah.
Self slider.
Okay. That shit was popping. I ain't gonna lie.
TVs in the back.
Yeah, no TVs. Though. I ain't gonna lie. Every car I ever rented, I wanted that shit too. I had a fucking Suburban when I went to Virginia again.
So I will say this: the upside of owning a minivan. My mom had a old Dodge Caravan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got some. I had my permit around the time when I was
Got some
16.
premium cheeks
I
in
got
there?
some premium
I mean,
in a
spacious.
caravan.
You got some room in there.
It's some room.
Some room in the
That is the
Suburban, too.
upside of a caravan. I can't lie.
My man, he used to have like the Astro vans, and that was the joint. Like you slide it out, and he had like a 20-inch, like a 19-inch TV. Why didn't he never do 20-inch TVs? Why 19? That's weird as shit.
20
but
giving you too much.
Yeah, he
Can't
used to
let
have
you
like
have
a
that.
19-inch TV in there and shit like that, and you could sit in the back, like little refrigerator in the back. So I always thought they was dope,
Yeah,
but they were bigger than caravans though.
I used to have a Tahoe. You could put the seat back. You could fit a whole full size bed in there.
Damn,
Yeah, that shit
times
was
get
fun.
You
hard.
put a whole full size bed in
No,
this?
I'm just saying you could,
Oh, okay.
but it was fun.
But you know, caravans don't really exist like that. It's not that many on the road. Like the days of soccer mom, they drive trucks now.
I seen one.
They can't drive the trucks, but they drive trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it. I'm a sedan boy. Like I don't understand why people buy coupes. I think that's the dumbest shit in the world.
Selfish people buy coupes.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit in the world.
You want to be alone your whole life. If you
Yeah,
buy a
you
coupe.
buy a coupe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always said.
And then
apartment.
Yeah, I would say apartment.
car.
I would say apartment.
Car. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because you have a car, you have a way to get around. And if you have a car, you can always fuck in the car. If you have an apartment and the shorty you dealing with don't have a car, how's she getting to you? Especially if you begging her. No, but it wasn't Ubers all the time.
It wasn't Uber.
Uber
Well, all
always
right,
around.
so are we talking about now?
we talking about when you were 19.
Oh, when I was 19.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been a car.
If you were 19, what would you think you like?
I'm thinking about in right now.
The hardest thing about being young and like having a shorty or going to see a shorty was actually getting to see her.
You're
I
right.
used to catch the bus to go see shorties and stuff like that. Yo, we about to go down West Philly to go see these girls.
I
We
remember
had to
I
get
caught
on the train.
caught a taxi.
Yeah.
I
Go
called.
say, girl.
Yeah, I caught a taxi. Was it 3333333? Yeah.
People look at these days like, what the fuck is a taxi? Yeah, but like that was the thing. Like you needed a car to get around. You can have sex in your car.
For sure.
Your apartment not gonna get you to nobody else's house.
They gotta
Real
find their way there. Come over. Come over.
Oh, that
Come
shit
over.
was- Hack man, get the hack man drop
Get
you
the
off.
heck, man.
Or you get the caravan. Like I'm just saying, caravan.
I'm done. I'll never like drive a caravan.
Never.
Never. And the fact that I said I never will, I will really never will. Because I'll think like when I think about getting one, I second guess like I already told people I never do this shit, so I'm not doing it. Yeah. I
Ain't
ain't
no point now. My motherfucking kids is grown. They ain't really drive around with me. They gonna be
Yeah.
driving me around.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably when they was young, I probably should have got a caravan. Pull up in the joint.
Nah, you just what am I about to say? I don't know. I lost my thought. What else you got on tap? That was it.
Yeah, that was it. That's all. Well, this is episode 41. Yeah, 41 of the DIPP Dads in Progress podcast, Fathers in Progression, as you may know it. The Pops in Progress, the PIP.
The pit.
Yeah.
And remember, as long as you in progress, you're never failing. It's the DIPP. We
We
out.
out. That boy was spitting.
That boy spitting that shit.